Good morning. This is Chair French, and I'm convening the regular business meeting of the Kansas Corporation Commission for Thursday, March 25th, 2021. It's 10 a.m. On today's agenda, and I'm joined by my fellow commissioners, Commissioner Susan Duffy and Commissioner Dwight Keene. On today's agenda, we do have 16 consent agenda items and 2 noticed items for our consideration. Moving to the consent agenda, before we move into it, I do understand that we need to remove consent agenda item number 12, which is a proposed order in docket number 21 TRAM 164 PEN. I believe that order is now obsolete given intervening actions. So with that removal of item number 12, Commissioners, you've had an opportunity to review all of the proposed items on the consent agenda. Do you have any questions? And I will start with Commissioner Keene.
Not for me, thank you.
Commissioner Duffy.
I do not. And Mr. Chairman, I move approval of the consent agenda with the deletion of item number 12.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the consent agenda without item number 12. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor, please vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. Consent agenda is approved, absent item number 12. We will now move to our noticed items. And first we have a proposed order approving a compliance agreement in docket number 21 CONS 3190 CMSC. And our presenter on this item is Mr. Kelsey Marsh. Good morning, Kelsey.
Good morning. Thank you, Commissioners. Before you is an order approving the compliance agreement between Commission staff and LB Exploration, Inc. regarding 5 inactive wells out of compliance with KAR 823-111. The terms of the agreement state that the operator bring one of the inactive wells into compliance with KAR 823-111 by March 31st, 2021. Furthermore, the operator shall bring an additional inactive well into compliance with KAR 823-111 each calendar month thereafter, resulting in all 5 wells being returned to compliance by July 31st, 2021. With that, I would recommend approval of the order, and I am available for any questions.
Thank you. Now turn to my fellow commissioners for any questions, starting with Commissioner Duffy.
Yes, and a point of clarification, Mr. Marsh, you said March 31st, correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I thought I heard March 21st, but it is 31st. All right, thank you. Coming up here very shortly.
And my understanding is they've already brought the first well into compliance, so they should be able to meet that first deadline.
Very good.
Commissioner Commissioner Keene, any questions?
No questions, one comment. Both of the noticed items we have today are compliance agreements that are in districts other than District 3. And I think that's encouraging. I'm glad to see the other districts utilizing this tool as well. No questions for me. I would move approval of the order.
And I second Commissioner Keene's motion.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the proposed order in this docket. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor, please vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. The order is approved. And now we move to our second noticed item, which is also a proposed order approving a compliance agreement in docket number 21 CONS 3191 CMSC. And again, our presenter is Mr. Kelsey Marsh.
Thank you. Before you is an order approving the compliance agreement between Commission staff and Lowen Operator, Inc. regarding 5 inactive wells out of compliance with KAR 823-111. The terms of the agreement state that the operator bring 2 of the inactive wells into compliance with KAR 823-111 by May 31st, 2020. Furthermore, the operator shall bring an additional 2 inactive wells into compliance with KAR 823-111 each 3 calendar months thereafter, resulting in all 5 wells being returned to compliance by November 30th, 2021. With that, I would recommend approval of the order, and I am available for any questions.
Thank you, Kelsey. Are there any questions on this item? And for this, I'll start with Commissioner Keene.
None for me, thank you.
Commissioner Duffy.
None for me, and I move approval of docket number 21 CONS 3191 CMSC.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the proposed order in the reference docket. Any further discussion of that motion? Hearing none, those in favor, please vote aye.
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 Aye. The proposed order is approved. Thank you, Mr. Marsh.
Thank you.
If I do not hear any further business to come before us today, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Those in favor, please vote aye.
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 Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Adios.